We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Let's go. 19 tags.
Stroud gonna throw right away. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders first down. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
16-yard line. Here we go. 18.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got to...
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Virginia Tech facial shooting. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
30 left. All right, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Jacksonville. 39 yards.
First down.
It's a toss. Out wide for Cheat. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
His second touchdown of the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
14. Commanders nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First and 10. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And they got the the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 15. First down, Washington.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Rolling right. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. And he'll get about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. 3rd and 6.
All right, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Lawrence. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Lawrence going to give it to Gentry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And the Jags are going to be set up. First and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's a run. Mark down at the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Silver.
They'll go with him again. A second effort, and he is in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Throw into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 30. First down, Washington.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll send Flowers in motion. A second down throw for Stroud. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And They'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Stroud to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That is Joey Bosa. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, go! Hot!
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy, route! Focus, hot!
To throw is Lawrence. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. Their own 18-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Commanders.
To throw is Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Stroud moving outside the pocket. Going right. It's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Washington
Stroud
first
going to set up to throw. Flush to his right. That one is incomplete. Man, that was something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18.
To throw, it's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
18. Look the hot, look the hot. South. Hey, no more.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Sink right.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
He'll step up and run. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 57-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Lisa 24.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. first down. It's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Roll. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready? Gravity line. Ready.
On first down, here's Milton. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line.
19. Come 19.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
Get out of the gun is Milton.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Mickey Manwari is there to make the play.
11.
Brings up second and 8.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
Another run here with Tootin. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To the air, it's Milton. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. To throw, it's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
And off. It's 2. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Chop 60. Chop 60.
Back to throw. The throw here is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 18. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
Gain of 4 yards.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3.
First and 10
Back with
at
more
the
after the
47-yard
break.
line.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set up. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's out quickly to Hunter. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. John Class Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready. Get. Red.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On second down, here's Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete. incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Cougar knife, go!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Reload, go!
A toss out wide for Tootin. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender finding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Come on. Viking 18. Nineteen tight.
Here's Milton. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd
From
and
the 24
9.
now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 38-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Okay, break. Deputy. 70 Timberwolves. Ready up.
Now Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Throwing. Milton. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10.
Ready. 19. 18.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Jaguars 65, Commanders 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run it here with 2. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars.
Check smash. Check. Ready.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
49-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a punt.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Okay, ready.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. 19. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. 3rd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But this is taken in by a teammate. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, smash Broncos! Stephanie! Roll! 18 Cardinal, 8. Check off.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Let's go.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.